You've been misled to believe that the secret to becoming a great programmer lies in hoarding books, accumulating courses, and endlessly scrolling through programming tutorials in hopes of one day mastering the programming language you've been trying to master for 2 years but have never written any code with it. Here's the problem with that approach. You're learning how to learn instead of actually learning. And I see these videos all the time, usually with the title of How to Master a Programming Language and Get Hired Immediately. And I see why people fall for this. People are always looking for shortcuts. But here's the problem. No secret tutorial is ever going to make you a master of anything overnight. Wait, so I'm not allowed to watch any tutorials, so how am I supposed to learn? Don't worry. Unlike your terrible professor who tells you you're wrong without telling you why, I'm going to show you how you can go about learning anything without watching endless tutorials. The first thing you're gonna do is have a plan on what you are trying to learn. Otherwise, you're gonna open VS Code and have no idea what to do. So let's say you are trying to get into web development. We will first start out by learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Your old self will probably be tempted to watching an 8-hour tutorial on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. By the time you finish the tutorial, assuming you actually sat there for 8 hours, it will be very difficult to actually apply what you've learned. So do this instead. So anytime learning a new technology, I always recommend starting with the docs. In our case, HTML and CSS have some of the best documentation. Once we familiarize ourselves with the syntax, we are ready to start building. Pick a project you want to work on, whether it be a blog website or a calculator app, and start building it. Whenever you get stuck, simply refer to the docs or search it up. And before you know it, you've built a handful of projects. And with every new project, it gets easier. Now you have something to show for your work, and at the same time, you're gaining experience. So stop watching videos and get to work.